Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Listen, it's great to be back in the building. This is HebraicFaithTV. I'm your man, Sukkah Ben Maccabees. If it's not the Ruach, it's not us. We're here talking about Hebrew business tonight. Listen, I know all y'all remember Raymond Word Clothing, one of the best clothing lines for Hebrews in the world. So listen, before we get started, take a listen to my man, Dimitri Pruitt. Let's get this going.
Man, so say. Never repay you for everything you done for me. Never. Hallelujah. Yeah. So the Abba, I praise you forevermore. I am nothing in your presence, my face on the threshing floor. It's a pleasure just to know you, your precious blood on my door. Your refreshing living water bring nourishment to my soul. You complete me and repeatedly keeping me on the road. Your direction, my direction, but stumbling as I go. And I feel I don't deserve you, that's something I truly know. And because of it, I'm humble, receiving the love you show. You're the lesson, me, my destiny, teaching if I was woke. And your Torah is my recipe, breaking the iron yokes. And I know you want the best of me, even as I approach. In the days I feel you testing me, scriptures that give me hope. Even if it brings it death to me, praise you until I croak. But I feel like you protecting me, keeping me off the ropes. And your Ruach is my teacher, but only him I console. Open my eyes and understanding the parables that you spoke. To the Abba, I love you on the real. You gave me this gift, so I stretch, that's how I feel. You had me in your hand when I almost got killed. Niggas plotted on me, guess they want my cat peel. Heard your voice and sat still. Only way I made it. Now I write songs and sing praise like King David. And feeling like a blessed, cause I know we both related. And my life an open book, and your gifts are so amazing. And yes, I say praises, and no, I'm not a Christian. I love you all the same, but I felt like something missing. I had to rearrange, my understanding wasn't slipping. And I'm happy that it came, feeling change in the distance. I'm changed to the system, my aim is something different. I know your pains are real, but I refuse to play the victim. This life is not a game, we live in horrible conditions. And even if you pay, you gotta struggle just to get it. You gotta struggle just to get it. And so I'm praying to the Most High, cause the one thing that matter when you're gonna die. And sometimes I feel like I'm stagnant as I'm moving through the traffic, but I know a bad decision is a casket. Don't be misled, we must account for our sins, cause every choice don't catch you at the end. Imagine if your life show how you felt about pain. Can't lie to your face, I wanna tell you how it is. And maybe someone listen, and maybe someone do. And maybe got my hopes up just being optimistic. And if I reach one, I tell my Abba that I did it, cause it wasn't for the numbers, cause the fruit that I presented. The fruit that I presented, and I hope I represented. I got a lot of dirt in me, excuse me for the blemish. I'm coming to you, Abba, and I'm praying for forgiveness. And your kingdom coming soon, and I pray I'm in attendance. It's a prayer I'm in attendance.
The color of many Hebrews, but since then many Hebrews choose to express the deep pride, the color in the skin, origin from the being, the black man, majority trace the origin back to the father, I mean nation.
Shalom, everybody. Shalom.
Shalom.
Can y'all hear me real good?
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. Listen, it's been a minute. It's been a while. But shalom to everybody. Listen, I got my Ak in the building tonight. This is like pulling teeth and nails trying to get him in the building. But we here, y'all. We here with my man Yehukanan Yasharala and my sister Chi Chi. These are the owners of Raymond Word Clothing. Listen, one of the best Hebrew clothing lines in the country, in the world. Listen, check it out. We got a very special announcement. They're going to be talking tonight about their business, about what's going on with Raymond Word Clothing, all about the new lines, about everything that's coming out. Listen, everything where you can get it, what you can buy, all the Hebrew, everything, all the Hebrew garments that you need. Listen, we love talking about Hebraic business because, listen, the Most High command, he said, in business be men. So let's take care of business. Come on, y'all. Introduce yourself. Come on, Chi Chi, let the world know this is the co-president of Raymond Word Clothing. But we got an announcement tonight. Y'all need to hear this about what's going on. Please let us know.
That's right. Well, shalom, everyone. My name is Karandala Maduka, but everyone in the community knows me by Chi Chi. It is a blessing to be here on the show. And thank you so much, Elder Sukkah, for having my business partner and I. We have been working very, very diligently to get to this point to make this big announcement. We're so excited. But yeah, I am the co-owner and president of, I guess we could say, the world's best, so people say. We
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
toot our own horn. We just repeat what everybody else says. But one of the best Hebrew clothing lines out there right now. So we've been doing this thing for a very long time. I believe I could even say we've been the trailblazers for a lot of new Hebrew clothing businesses coming up. So we're just really blessed to be here, and we can't wait to reveal all the good stuff.
Yes. Come on. This is my man. 100 grand, as they say. Come on, co-owner, co-president. Listen, everybody been waiting, trying to get this man an interview, say something, get online. It's like the camera. When the camera come out, he ducks and dodges the camera. We can't get a microphone in front of him. Come on, unmute your mic, Aki. You got to unmute your mic. It's muted on your end. There you go. Come on.
I'm sorry, y'all. I unmuted it and muted itself. Y'all can hear me now?
Yes, sir. Been waiting to
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We hear you.
Yes, sir. Been waiting to hear you.
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Shalom, true Israel. And those that sojourn amongst us. This is your boy, Servant Yehukanan, the CEO / co-owner of Rama Word Clothing. We coming to bring y'all a big announcement, man. It took us a long time to get here, some years to get here. So we here, man. And we thank you, Elder Super Ben Maccabees, for welcoming us on HebraicFaithTV. I don't usually do this. Like he said, it took some pulling tooth and everything, man. Only a few in Israel that can pull me out from behind the scenes or the wilderness for an interview. All praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Turn it over to you.
Listen, I want to know, Miss Chichi, come on. You've been in the background so long, because everybody know that somebody got to mute. You've been in the background so long. Mute your cell phone. Somebody got to mute. You've been in the background so long.
You want me to mute while you're talking?
Yes, sir.
You've been in the background so long.
Much out front.
Yes, sir.
So come on and talk to us and tell me what you got special for us. I think your mic is muted, sis.
Okay, I'm here. So there was a lot of static going on a few minutes ago. What are you wanting me to do again?
No, listen, you've been in the background so long. Everybody know Yehukanan. He the front man. He's out. He pushing it. Right. Everybody in the world know this man from here to Africa.
Yeah.
But we need to know about you, because you've been over there. Because when we get the invoice, we get it from you. But now that we see you, now that we meet you, come on, Israel. Listen, show some love.
All right. So once again, look, as much in the background as you think I am, I'm really not. I really am we both somewhat are the face of Raymond Word Clothing, but when it comes to conferences and things like that, you're going to see my face mostly. I'm usually the one showing up at the Hebrew Israelite conferences, the concerts, things like that. Usually grandma helps us out. My mom's usually on board. It's a family affair when it comes to getting out there and showing love to the people. And yeah, I mean, I'm the one on the computer. I'm the one feeling, getting those invoices out and, communicating with my business partner on that particular scale. I'm also the one managing the website and doing a lot of research and trying to put enough information out there for the readers to kind of digest some information, whatever they could run across when they're looking at products to purchase. So yeah, and now with the new launch of this new thing that we're doing.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So
go on and break it out the box. What are we here to announce? What is this going on? I hear it.
We're launching the boutique line in Cincinnati. So excited about that.
Yes.
We actually have partnered with a local Cincinnati, Ohio artist by the name of Quinn Bettis. And many of you may have heard of him. He's in the Hebrew community. He's doing great things, doing amazing things with painting and drawing. And he actually came out with a book. I forgot what it's called, The Little Hebrew. I believe that's what it is, The Little Hebrew. He did all the illustrations for it and everything. And he's just so gifted. And I remember the first and last time I went to Cincinnati, it was for a conference, Israel Now conference, and we were set up vending, and a few spots down, I saw this artist with these dreadlocks, and I was like, his art is really, really cool. And I don't know, I just started getting inspired for my boutique line. And so I was like, you know what, I would love to collab with this artist. So sure enough, he agreed, and we wrote up a contract, and this particular art piece that he did is actually going to be on some of our products. So we are so just to kind of make it special and make it unique and different. And it's our image. So, it's not like you're going to go out there and find it anywhere else. So we have rights to this image. It is our image to use on our products. And we hope that we'll actually be working with him in the future to create some more exclusive art pieces for us, because we want our clothing not only to be Rhema Word clothing that ministers. That's our slogan, clothing that ministers, because you can wear our product and walk into a grocery store, go to the airport, and it ministers to people. People wonder, what does the last captivity mean? Or, what does Hebraic faith, what is that about? So sometimes when it comes to this walk with Yahusha and Yahuwah and the Ruach HaKodesh, sometimes it's difficult to start that difficult conversation, especially, if it has to do with other nations of individuals. So sometimes just them coming up and asking you a question about your hat, your cap, or your t-shirt is enough. It's a conversation piece.
Yes,
so
it is.
With this boutique line, my goal was to not only let it be clothing that still ministers, but I want it to be a walking art piece. Because I've always loved fashion. I've always loved, dressing up, and I'm a very colorful person. Everything I do, I love color.
I mean, yes.
A lot of the clothes are going to have a lot of colors in it. So yeah, I'm just really excited. And
so my question to you, you're doing all the design.
Yeah, I'm doing the design for the boutique line.
Wow. So and I've seen a lot of the clothes that Rhema Word Clothing has done. Because it definitely commands attention when you look and you be like, man, what is that? What did he say on there? The last captivity. Then you see the hat. One of my favorite hats is True Israel hat, the black with the blue writing in it. Man, I bought that as soon as I seen it. I was like, I need to get that to me like ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. So tell us a little bit. Yahuwah and I got booted out, I think.
Yeah. What happened to my partner?
He definitely. But tell us what should we expect when you come down to Cincinnati? What do people want to see when they come down? Because if you guys don't know, Israel Now is hosting an event. They're hosting a 3-day event in Cincinnati. The concert, the Hebrews in the park on Sunday. They got the boat trip on the Shabbat after the Shabbat. So you need to get to Cincinnati. Those definitely get to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's coming up. If you can give them the date, please. I think it's at the end of the month. This July.
Yes, the 30th. And then the 30th is a Friday, and then that Shabbat, and then the first day of the week, which I can't remember if it goes into the 31st and then the 1st, or if it's the 30th, the 1st, and then the 2nd.
Yeah, I know it's like a 3-day. I know it's like a 3-day event, definitely. So, man, come on, Yahuwah, man. Everybody waiting to hear from you, Aki. Come on, talk to him.
You want to shed light on the other surprise?
No, I'm pretty much chilling, laid back. I'm letting my coach take the lead on this right here.
No. You got to come on forth on this one, Aki. Listen. everybody in the world know you. Everybody in the world know you, from Timbuktu all the way back to Babylon. If you don't know Yehukanan, I'm something wrong with you.
All praises, man. All praises.
If you a Hebrew and you don't know Yehukanan, something wrong with you. I know it's a lot of Yehukanans out there, but no, if you don't know this man, you know, all praises to the Most High for my Aki.
Hey, but I want her. I was gonna say you got her mic unmuted too, right? I want hers unmuted.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all day.
Yeah,
it's on you.
I'm unmuted. Well, the next
okay, go ahead.
that we want to share.
I want her to make the announcement.
Okay, I'm about to make it now. So about 3 or 4 years ago,
go ahead, sis.
Yehukanan and I, Yehukanan and I was, sitting and talking about the name of Rhema Word Clothing, and we wanted to, make it an LLC and all that great stuff, right? Well, we started kind of doing some research on the name and came to find out that there was a ministry in New York City with the same name. And unfortunately, as a result of that, we had to make contact with the owner of the name in New York City, who was a female pastor, and, get permission from her. And so we talked, we spoke on the phone, and she was very cordial, and, I was cordial with her. Everything was fine. And, she was really excited to see what our ministry was about, to see what the, how the website looked. So she requested the website link, and I sent it to her, and she went and looked at it, and she even shared with me that she might want to purchase something or support, any kind of way or whatever, So I told Yehukanan, this is great, this is wonderful. Well, next thing I know,
we was making leeway.
Right. She sends me a message back like she doesn't want us to have anything to do with Rhema Word, Rhema Word or anything like that. And then next thing I know, she had her lawyer. What did she have her lawyer reach out to us?
No, because the attorney that we had that was our trademark attorney, he was the one where we were doing more of the work, but our trademark attorney was the one that checked the background and everything and found that name to be similar to ours. And so Chi done the footwork to track down the lady, because he was going to charge like a lot more fees just, to track her down. So when I went back up there to see him, to let him know that the co-president had tracked the lady down that has a name similar to ours, he said, well, good. I say, she tracked her down and the lady okayed. He said, okay, we're going to wait for the consent form. So when I went back to the attorney, he told me that her attorney contact him and told him to tell us to, basically back away from the lady, leave her alone. She decided not to sign the consent form.
So
you can take it from there.
She went on our website after I gave her the link, and I guess she saw something she probably didn't like, right? So, not all pastors are about this truth. Some people just aren't ready. And that's
not at all.
So it was in that moment that Yehukanan and I were challenged. Well, what do we do now? Well, you know what? We're going to change the name. And Great Awakening, we went through a few, possibilities. But then our Ruachs both settled on Great Awakening Clothing. So about 4 years ago, that's what it was. We're like, we're going to change the name to Great Awakening Clothing. And at the time, we haven't shared it with a whole lot of people. We shared it with Haji, the owner of House of Daweed. And I believe we also, when we met,
he celebrated with us.
Yes. When we met Dr. Kenneth Howard and his lovely wife in Detroit, I believe like our Ruachs just connected to them. They're such precious people. We shared
they're
with
good
them.
people.
Yeah, we shared with them how excited we were to be connected to their ministry, that they had changed their name to Great Awakening as well. So we're like, hey, obviously, we're hearing the same thing about this Great Awakening thing. So we're really excited. So we are officially now Great Awakening Clothing LLC.
Yes.
We
Yes,
are
Yeah,
no
yes.
it's
longer,
not.
as we say,
It's not a. It's not a. Yeah.
Hold it out.
No, I just want to say it's not affiliated with Great Awakening Assembly. She was just saying the coincidence, which we like that ministry and we promote that ministry, but we're not like affiliated with the ministry. I know when some people see Great Awakening Clothing, they'll wonder, are we actually affiliated? So I just wanted to put that out there. But that's a great ministry. We
Yeah,
recommend.
shout out to Dr. Howard and them, man. Shout out to Dr. Howard.
yeah, we love
Great,
them, man.
yeah, great people, man. Great people, great teacher, great moray. I love what he's doing. I love his teaching. Listen, but great, it went from Rhema word because people didn't want to comply. But the Most High always got something in the background
That's
to give
right.
his people to keep moving. And so now the clothing
Mhm.
line is speaking of the awakening.
Yeah.
It's speaking to the people to awaken them. It's time to wake up. And the clothing line, I believe, is just going to do just that. You know, you see a lot of apparels. You see a lot of people with fringes on. You see a lot of people even making clothes with fringes. But like you say, your clothes ministers to people. It ministers to them. It gives them like, man, what does that mean? And some people even ponder what they see later on. And that's what you're trying to do,
Yeah, so it's actually it was great. It was Rhema Word Clothing, and our motto was clothing that ministers. So we now Great Awakening clothing that ministers, and we all praise to the Most High for that, man. So we here now.
Yes.
We slowly transitioning things over. Like we say, we give a big shout out to you, ULLC, the business. So we trademarked it years ago, and then
Yes.
we finally
Hold on.
ULLC, the business for us. Go ahead, Chi.
Yes, we really, really appreciate, you working with us and assisting us with doing that. So hey, anyone who's looking to incorporate their business, definitely hook up with Elder Maccabees. Did an awesome job. So yeah, we have a new logo now. We have a new name, a new logo, new boutique line. And so we're just super, super excited about where the Most High Yah is taking us. Do you have our new logo, Elder? Oh, I can't hear you.
I apologize. I was trying to download it from Messenger. It just wouldn't let me download it.
Aw.
Every time I go to download it, just give me a problem. No.
Okay.
Yep, doing the same thing. It is. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Let me show this logo. There is the new logo.
Yeah, that's our new logo, y'all.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Oh, there we
I
go.
want to kind of break this down. We have our own font now. It's called Adam. I have an amazing graphic designer. He's awesome. I would not trade him for anything in the world. But we have a new font. It's called Adam. And so the way this logo came about is I wanted it to be a conversation piece. I also wanted it to have a story. So you see the A there is actually the Aleph in the Hebrew language, Hebrew alphabet. It's the Aleph. And of course, the Aleph
It's the album.
means leadership, right? Leader. And so it also means strong. And so, and then here we have for the G, we have the bet. And what's interesting about the bet is that it means house, right? So anyone that is going to be sharing the gospel in Israel and to the world is going to have to take some form of leadership. It's going to have to be strong minded, right? And first, they need to start in their home. They need to start with their family. They need to start in their house, sharing the gospel and sharing the great news of this great awakening, of how Yah is waking his people up all around the world. And so that's the story behind how our logo came to be. We wanted to really minister. We wanted to really minister through our logo. Like everything about us, we want to minister, no matter if it's something you're wearing on your shirt, a scripture, or, you know, a statement like political correctness, you know, with the red, white, and blue. You know, there's an undercurrent message in that. So why shouldn't our logo be the same? If we're coming from Rhema Word Clothing, just an R and a W, the next level we go to, it needs to be elevated.
Yes, of course.
And so as a result,
on a higher level.
That's how that came about with our logo.
Yeah, and that is a beautiful logo. I like that. That's unique.
Thank you.
That's very unique. And then to use the Hebrew alphabet, use the Hebraic alphabet. That's even. Man, I can wait to see that on a hat. I need that just like that on a hat with the logo in the name.
Hey,
right
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
I need that.
Yeah,
and I need a black T-shirt. You know, I love the T-shirts, man. I need that in like about 10 different color T-shirts.
Hey, this right here just a little something. One of my embroideries, our embroidery guy made it like a couple years ago. So I've been waiting years to wear it. It's just something simple, you know, just to promote the clothing line. Can y'all see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We definitely
Great Awakening clothing. Yeah, this shirt like 3 years old, man.
Wow.
So all praise to the Most High, man.
Yeah, all praise to the Most High.
Yeah.
And listen, let me say this to the people out there that are in business. Listen, don't be scared to get help for your business. Don't be scared. Listen, Yah has given us people business to help establish the nation. We were a people of commerce. When you go back and look, we were a people of commerce. We people came and borrowed from us. People came from all over to Jerusalem to spend money with us. Even our own people, we have to support. So why wouldn't we support what the Most High is giving you? You know, so don't sit back and act like, oh, I don't think I can do that, or oh man, my idea might be too stupid. No, your idea is not stupid. Your idea don't have to sit on the shelf. A lot of our people go 40 years, 40 hours a week, and retire on 40% of what they make, which is insane. Why do I gotta wait 40 years to retire, and then I'm only gonna retire on less than what I was making? So you have business in you. You have purpose in you. You don't have to be a slave to the plantation. You have start that business. Get help. Reach out to me. I'm definitely here to help. We're supporters one to another. Iron sharpen iron. That means in everything, not just in one thing, but in all things. So don't sit on your idea. This idea, listen, they could have failed. They could have said, forget it, man. They took Rhema. We put everything we did in the Rhema word. We gave it all I got. You know what I'm saying? So the lady came and tripped. So now what we gonna do? But no, that ain't faith. That ain't faith. Y'all gave you something. No, what's the next thing? How can we move? How can we make it better? Don't let stumbling blocks stop you. Don't let no's and because people say this and that. Don't let lack of sales stop you. Get your idea off the shelf. Come on now.
That's right.
And and I'm gonna let you know this, right? We spent thousands with the attorney just to hear that we can't trademark Rhema Word Clothing. You know what I'm saying? But to back that up, I'm glad you brought up this subject because I wanna encourage somebody, right? Man, Rhema Word Clothing started with like $125, man, in a dream. $125 in a dream. Took that $125, bought like some not cheap shirts, but you couldn't get the expensive ones like like the ones we sell now. But they wasn't cheap, but it was enough to get the message out and everything like that. Took that, those sold quick, flipped that, and kept flipping and flipping and flipping. And all praise to the Most High. I just wanted to say, a lot of people go into business and they look at the bigger picture first, but instead of looking at the small, minute like things, you know what I'm saying? and that can make it kind of depressing. So start with the cheapest. Start with matter of fact, start with the free things that you need for the business, like going down there to get the paperwork, the LLC the business, or trademark the business. You know, fill out that paperwork, fill out that application, and as you filling it out, man, the faith will start building up. You know what I mean? And that's all I wanted to say, man. I just want to encourage the people, man, and thank all the supporters, man. And that's the blessed thing about it is we got repetitive customers. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High for that. You know.
Yes,
That's all
and
I
I
wanted to
also
say.
want to say a word of encouragement too. I remember I was sitting in a restaurant getting ready to eat, and a young Hebrew Israelite brother walked up to me and asked me, he knows me. He asked me what inspires me, like how do you know, and how do you know what type of business to go into? Like, he was basically asking if I wanted to go into a business, what do I do? Like, what's my purpose? How do I figure that out? And I said, the easiest way to figure that out, you got to understand two things. There's a difference between gifts and talents. A gift is something a person is innately born with. They're just born with this gift from the divine, from Yahuwah, to do either to draw or to paint or to sing or to create things with metal. I mean, who knows? Like, it could be anything. And then there are other people with talents where, you know, they go to school to learn how to play the piano. It's not something that they just picked up by ear. It's something that they had to learn how. They had to spend money to pay someone to teach them how to weld, things like that. These
like
are
a basketball player.
These are things that anyone could actually learn how to do if you have money or the resource to do that. But you know, it's about tapping into not the talent to make them that can feed you, but the gift that can feed you. Because that gift usually is something that person thinks about and dwells on and ruminates on a consistent basis. It's something that they go to sleep thinking about. It's something that they wake up thinking about. And so
you can't shake it.
Exactly. I said the Most High has placed a gift inside of each and every one of us. And that gift is usually something that actually has the propensity to put food on the table and to feed you for life if you just invest in it. And like my business partner said, you know, it's one thing to invest a little bit into something that can be a starter, but it's another thing to have the wisdom and the discipline to flip that thing. Once you get the money from what you initially invested, don't go spend it on clothes and whatever else. Invest that back into the business. Keep investing back into the business until you get to a place where, you know, you double. Okay. And another thing I've seen, you know, amongst people in general, is that they're doing too many things at one time. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses and I have my hands in multiple things. I'm almost off of one hand now. I'm moving into this hand. So I know what it's like to have multiple things going at one time. But the thing is, you have to get to a point. Oh, can you hear me? Oh,
it's freezing.
We have to get to a point where you focus. If this is your first time doing this, you have to focus your energy on one thing. Let that get to a place of stability to where it can now fund the next project or business you want to do. Don't ever start this over here and it's still fractured and then move on to something new, because you'll just start things and not finish it. Start and not finish it. So that's just, you know, little golden nuggets of encouragement.
Definitely. And that is a great way to say it. That's beautiful, because a lot of people get discouraged so quickly. They'll drop what they're doing in the midst of that to go start something else, because you lost faith in what you're doing, because you really haven't put your all into it. You really haven't tried to see the thing through to see if it worked. You got to know the ins and out of what you're doing. Establish yourself, strengthen yourself. Listen, that's why you got to stay focused, and you got to keep focused. You can't get detoured when certain things don't fall into place. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the Most High is testing you. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? I'll put this in you. Do you really want it? So listen, shout out to you guys. Listen, the Great Awakening Clothing LLC is in effect now. Cincinnati, if you're in Ohio area, at the end of the month, July the 30th, you need to be in Cincinnati, Ohio. Great Awakening Clothing LLC will be in the building. Listen, it's going to be a wonderful concert. We got a lot of great Hebrew artists. It's a straight Hebraic event. Listen, shout out to my man down there, Israel now. You know what I'm saying? Moray that's got it going on down there. Listen, if you're in the Cincinnati area, Kentucky, come on out. Canton, come on out. Massillon, Columbus, Cleveland, in the surrounding area, Minnesota, Chi-Town. Y'all close to Cincinnati. Come on down there. It's a 3-day affair. Listen, you can tell us more about that affair. What's going on? I know they got the concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then the Saturday is the boat trip that night.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Israel Now, Cincinnati, Ohio / that's Moray Yeshua from Israel Now, and G from Hebrew Hideout Promotion. Hebrew Hideout Promotions. They're the ones that's throwing the concert. That the concert is July 30th, and it's sold out. So no more tickets available. It's sold out. And then the next day, which is July the 31st, would be the boat ride. They're going to have the boat ride that day. And then the next day, which is Sunday, August the 1st, it's going to be Hebrews in the Park. And Hebrews in the Park, that's when the vendors going to be able to set up. So we're going to be set up on August the 30th, Sunday, August the 30th, Hebrews in the Park. You can go to Lockett Law or anything on Israel Now page and get more details and the flyers and stuff like that. But that day is the day that's set aside for the Hebrew clothing lines. And we're going to have a vendor booth there. All praise to the Most High. And that during that vending booth, we're going to be presenting a lot of the new clothing from the boutique line. All praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir. So they can go to the website now and start ordering.
Well, right now we're still using Rhema Word Clothing website, but we're going to be transitioning over soon. And when we do, we'll make the announcement and everything. Chichi, you want to fill them in on that? I think she left the room for a minute. You mute your phone, mute, sis.
Your phone muted.
Okay, yes. So you can go on the website still, but the new products for the boutique line are not available on the website. So as of right now, the pieces that are available will be available first in Cincinnati. So whoop whoop whoop, Cincinnati, you're special.
Yes, you are.
You get
that's what that's gonna be the grand opening.
Yeah. Who knows? We're probably gonna sell out of everything once we get everything set up. And also, I just want everyone to know that House of Daweed will be in the building. We will be under the same tent. So usually, a lot of people that know Rhema Word Clothing also associate House of Daweed too, because usually we're
cross.
Am I back?
You went out, sis. You back. You back.
Okay. So
you back.
We're usually set up right next to one another, whether it's in Detroit or somewhere else. So Haji won't physically be there, but he has some family coming up to kind of manage everything, and we will be sharing the same space. So when you come for Great Awakening Clothing, you'll also be able to shop House of Daweed and some of that jewelry, right? Those jewelry pieces. And just so you know too, I'm also bringing some lock jewelry for those with those beautiful locks, and you know, you want to adorn your hair with some beautiful turquoise or jade stones. So we have some really nice pieces that are going to be sold all under the same roof of Great Awakening Clothing LLC.
All praise to the Most High.
All praise.
And you know, before we forget, man, I don't want to forget. We want to give a shout out to our Adina Yasharala of Adina Fredgen. That's
Yes,
our friend
yes,
technician for Great Awakening Clothing. Go ahead,
yes,
sis. Go ahead.
yes. And Moshe, I mean, we just really thank them and we love them. They are just a precious couple. And Adina's Fringes, she's been working with us for how many years now?
About 4 years.
About 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute. Yeah, so she does all
Mm-hmm.
of our fringe work for our products and everything. So it's just been great. And I want to give a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma will be in the house. Grandma's
Yeah.
known. Grandma is
Yeah.
All right.
well known in the community.
Yeah.
So she will be
Yeah.
in Cincinnati.
She be behind the scenes too.
Yes.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah, shout out to my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah. So, hey, thank you so much for having us on here and chit chatting. And we were just so excited to share the updates because
Yes,
we've been
ma'am.
having
Yes,
so
ma'am.
many people, you know, asking us, when is the boutique line coming? When is it coming? When is
Yes,
it coming?
yeah.
When is
Yes, ma'am. It's
Mm-hmm.
a pleasure to
So
have y'all.
it coming?
Go ahead, Doc.
Because we have had
So
a
we
tumultuous
now.
time trying to get the boutique line up and running. One of the manufacturers we were working with in Vegas, you know, it was always one thing or another, some type of excuse as to
Yeah.
why, you know, we didn't
Yeah.
have the products yet. And, you know,
Yeah.
then eventually the business shut down and the business
With
shut
our
down and
product. With our product.
with our product. They had our product and didn't even tell us. They did not tell us. We had to
Whoa.
chase them down.
Chi had to track them down again.
Then I had to threaten them legally, and that was the only way we were able to get our product. And so,
Wow. Devils.
I'm telling you guys, I was like, Craig, is someone doing some mujo jujo on our business? Because
That's what it seemed like, but I kept telling it ain't gonna work, man. This clothing line is ordained from the Most High, man.
so yeah, we're up and going.
Yes, it is. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Man, it's definitely gonna blow. I'm listen, I'm ready to send me about 5-6 different colors. I will pay, send me an invoice. I need that logo. I need that logo shirt. That's it right there. Because I know a lot of people got questions. What is the Great Awakening? Yeah, ask me that. Please do. Listen, I think we lost G.
Yeah,
I'm
she
here.
freezing out. She
Oh, yeah,
here.
you
She there.
All praises. Listen, everybody. Listen, go to the website, RaymondWordClothing.com. You still can get there while you can. The website is going to be changing prayerfully to the Great Awakening Clothing.com. So we look forward to that. If you're in the Cincinnati area, please show up and support the Hebrews in the park. Show up for the concert is sold out. I'm sorry to say the concert is sold out. But you can get on that boat ride on the Shabbat. You can get there for the right there on the Hebrews in the park on that Sunday. Get there, make it happen. Support the Hebrews and all of my coaches in the area. Go listen. She's gonna have something very special for that boutique line. Listen, go down there, take a look and see that. Listen, we finally got you hooking on, y'all. This ain't gonna be the last time. This ain't gonna be the last time.
This is mainly about the clothing line, you know, and mainly about the boutique. So, you know, I let Coach Chichi do her thing, man. But
Yeah.
what I wanted to say is now this is what we haven't made any new pieces in like probably about 3 years. So this explains why we haven't made anything new. We were just concentrating on trying to get the boutique line out and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we haven't made anything fresh and anything new. For the people that's been rocking with us for a long time, wondering why they haven't put out anything new, you know. That's why we really haven't even been advertising like that the last like 3 years. It was basically off word of mouth, and people just knowing our business and stuff. We wasn't advertising, but we're about to start back advertising in full effect now. Advertising and marketing.
Hallelujah. Be on the lookout. Great Awakening Clothing coming to all your social media
Great
outlets.
Awakening Clothing.
Right now, you still can go get a lot of the pieces that you see everybody wearing now with RaymondWordClothing.com. Go there. They're on Facebook at Raymond Word Clothing. Go there. Get everything you need. You still get all the hats. I know you see some of the hats all around the country. So definitely, you see the Hebraic Faith logo is made by Raymond Word Clothing. Listen, I want to thank y'all for coming on. Thank you for the update. And I pray that God blesses y'all to sell out of everything.
Oh, praise.
1,000-fold on new orders. Let them see it and buy more.
Oh,
You guys
praise.
support each other. Miss Titi, thank you so much.
Oh, praise.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, ma'am. You hooking eye? You know we do. Shout out to everybody.
You, bro.
Yes, sir. Love you, man. Love y'all very dearly. Shout out to everybody.
Love y'all too, man.
Yes, sir. Everybody share this on your timeline. Share this with your people. Anybody in need of starting a business, get with me. You can inbox me, Suka Ben Maccabees, or you can go to the website, www.majorbusinesscredit.com. We will help you start your LLC. We'll help you start business credit. We'll help you with need. We'll help you with all type of fix and flip loans, personal loans, business loans, of all that. So get with us on the side. But tonight it's all about the Great Awakening. Go to the website, Raymond Word Clothing. We thank y'all for your support. Shalom, everybody.
Oh, shalom, shalom.